Welcome to a very special Bow Tie Tuesday. I am pleased to be joining Christy from University of Central Florida and Josh from UT San Antonio. They had two pretty brilliant presentations, I thought, at Tradelines this week here in Boston, and wanted to bring them on to share a little bit about some of the things that they're working on and some of the big kind of takeaways from their presentations. Christy.
Yeah, so I think we always feel like we're the only ones that are dealing with the problems that we have with our institutions. And so it's always nice to come to the conferences and realize that everybody's dealing with the same problems and the same constraints and getting to hear the creative solutions. And obviously what we've done with degree analytics is we've been able to recapture space and have savings to prove it.
And a lot of space too, and a lot of dollars tied to that space.
Exactly. So we have close to 500,000 square feet that we've identified to recapture and a little under $5 million that we're saving annually. So
Yeah,
not too shabby, you know.
amazing,
Yeah.
right? A whole building repurposed, pretty amazing stuff. Josh, you had a great main stage presentation, I thought. You want to tell us a little bit about what you're doing at UTSA?
Yeah, absolutely. So much like Christy talked about, right, identifying space that we can recapture. And really, we're excited about kind of demystifying the idea that is university space and offering opportunities for colleges, departments, and other folks to actually see what we're doing with our space utilization and how we're utilizing our space. I think there's been a misconception that we have buckets of space hidden away for certain things, and that's just not the case. And so instead of creating those barriers in the conversation, they now have insight into how they're utilizing their space and how other people are utilizing their space. And it's really opened up the door to a lot of fruitful conversations.
Yeah, I thought one of the cool takeaways from both of your roles was how much lease space you're able to kind of get rid of or recover. And there's still, I know, some work to be done, but we're talking millions of dollars worth of space that now affect your operational cost. And of course, with UT San Antonio Hospital now merging with UTSA, you want to tell us just a little bit about maybe what that looks like?
Yeah, absolutely. So we just started merging with UT Health at San Antonio. They have about another 5 million gross square feet that they're managing. And so we're really excited to show them what we're doing with you guys, share that information with them, and hopefully bring them on board so that we can share some of the same insights and we can figure out kind of how to take that to the next level as one institution.
Yeah, awesome. I will ask about, I know research space today is of a lot of topics, a lot of universities. You'll both have some research space. Christy, do you want to tell us just a little bit about what you all are doing at University of Central Florida and kind of, I know some of it's kind of early on in the process, but just how you're trying to get a good handle on what does research space look like today, and then what might we be able to do in the future?
Yeah, so we've kicked off a research rubric, and basically we're working with the universities at a local level to grade their space, not faculty, the space. So how well is it utilized? How much grant expenditure dollars is it producing? Are they good stewards of the space? Are we getting citations from EH&S? Are they cleanly? Are they keeping their students up on their training? Just identifying quantitative and qualitative metrics that we can track to basically say that this is the right space for the right research activity. Right. And so we're hoping to get those results back and to go through the data, and hopefully that'll help inform decisions that we make tomorrow. And I don't know, maybe even find a way to stick that data into degree analytics so we can match the data or compare the data against utilization and the grant expenditure dollars.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, to me, what a lot of it about is like, how do we give people the right space? Right. Ultimately, it's not about taking away. It's like, how do we want lively buildings, right? We want research that's really being done. We want all these things so we can have kind of brilliant communities. What excites you about the future, right? Where you all made a lot of progress, today, but looking out maybe a year or 2 years, what are you really looking forward to?
I'm excited. I feel like we're just scratching the surface right now with our ability to start translating the information we have into savings. So, this summer, even though we're just into our pilot, we're already identifying spaces where we could do energy conservation. And we're doing it at about 20 buildings. So again, as we start to have these conversations with different stakeholders and as they start to see the value of this information, it's going to be transformational for universities.
And what's the group of students that's helping to monitor or be tracked? What do they call it?
We got the Watt Watchers. So we're hiring some student workers and training them how to operate some of the pneumatic thermostats so they can go around, they can change some of the set points over the summer. And they're also going to help us communicate what our plan is and how we're getting this done and creating some savings for us.
Fantastic. What about you, Christy?
So we're just getting started. We've already had so many gains. We're building up momentum. We now have the support from we've always had the support from upper leadership, but we've got the faculty behind us. We have deans, we have chairs that are seeing the repercussions of the decisions that we've made, and it's been beneficial, I think, across the board. So I just think the further we go, the better it's going to get. So just, was it charge on?
Well, that's awesome. I mean, to me, this is part of the fun of being in higher ed right now is there's so much opportunity, right, to really just make our spaces, make our community so much better, and looking forward to the future. So thank you all both so much for today and your presentations. Thought they were fantastic. And thank you all for joining. I must say, I don't know about you, I think they look great in bow ties. So for a very special Bow Tie Tuesday, thank you all so much, and we'll see you next week.